what I am about to show you is a fine example of how lazy I am as an individual who lives on this planet and somehow made it to 26 years. Almost 27. Next month, I'll be 27. And this example did not occur to me until about now. So right in front of me is this suitcase, and as you can see, it's full of stuff. Now, this is not the suitcase that I took to Seattle. That's over there, still unpacked. This suitcase came home with me from Job Corps. Now, I came home from Job Corps on June 15th, 2018. Today is June 7th, 2019. This suitcase has been full of my crap since almost a year ago. And as you can see, Popeye's never seen it because he's rubbing his scent all over it. Now, unfortunately, due to my laziness, my aunt told me to get it out of her house because it's been in her house because I lived with her for 6 months before I moved into this place. So that has been sitting since June 15th, 2018. And it has been sitting in the back of my truck, like the bed of my truck, for about 4 days. And in those 4 days, there were 2 consecutive rainstorms. So everything in that bag is soaking wet. But I have another surprise for you. Are you ready for this? Because you're going to laugh. So I have this suitcase that came home for me. Like I have a man that comes home for me. This is my man. Let me move all this. And presenting on this clean floor that I cleaned for you today. This also came from Job Corps a year ago. All full of my stuff. Stuff that I've probably been looking for. I bet $1 million it probably has my Metallica shirt. Because for anybody who's been in my old videos, especially on my old channel, I had another channel. I don't know what I called it, but I stopped it months ago. But I've been looking for my Metallica shirt. It could be in this, for all we know. I need my Metallica. Well, honestly, it doesn't matter. But, speaking of Metallica, guess who survived the rainstorm? This guy. This was, well, kind of. He kind of survived. I think Popeye did that. You were climbing over him, weren't you? Over here. Anyway, James survived. That's good. He was in the bag. He somehow made it in the bag, even though that picture wasn't published until November of 2018. So he somehow made it in that bag. But this is also from Job Corps. These 2 bags. I should go through them and see. This, I have a feeling, is going to stink. Because it's been sitting and it's mildewing. Because what? Because of why? Because I am, say it with me everyone, lazy. Lazy. Let me hear you say it. Lazy. Say it, Popeye. Over here. No, up here. He's falling in my hand. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Lazy. I mean, that dress right there, people, that dress, I wore that in college. I wore it once. I wore it to attract a guy. Didn't work because he had a girlfriend. He was such a beautiful man. Alright. He was younger than me, so he wasn't really a man, he was a boy. Any man who's younger than me, even if they're a year younger, you're a boy. I'm sorry, you're a boy. If you're older than me, you're a man. That's how I look at it. That's probably why I don't have somebody right now, is because I have so much high expectation. Why are we on this topic anyway? Suitcases. Suitcases. And Popeye, who's cleaning himself. Who ruined my picture of James with his claws. I don't care about you anymore. Go away. Alright. Bye. So, I'm starting to realize that my aunt has been putting stuff of mine in this suitcase prior to her telling me to get rid of it. Because I would have never taken this to Job Corps with me for any reason. I'm really mad that it got wet. If I knew this was in there, I would have taken the suitcase in right away, because this is like memories to me. This is driving school. Oh man, I remember this note. I don't know where I got this notebook from. Probably from the driving school, but these are my driving times. I believe this is in July 11th, Monday the 18th. Remember that. Risks. I do that. I listen to music through Bluetooth. I eat. I've never done that. Okay. I've caught myself doing that. I've caught myself yelling at people for not doing that, and then I do it. I have done that, and I don't mean to. It's just that my truck is so massive that I don't think I'm that close until they get mad at me. Changing lanes fast? Heck yeah. Rolling stops? Heck yeah. Driving with one hand? Heck yeah. Okay. Oh man. It's ripped. Get ready to drive. I never check for that. 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 I check for that. I check for that. I never check for that. And then I got all fancy. I don't know what those mean, but they meant something. And oh, what's these? Oh. Yeah, I do that. I don't. Who stops and turns? Old people do that, and they make me angry. Moving and stopping slowly. I don't stop slowly. I stop and I turn. Like everything and me, goes over. Fringe. I don't notice colors. Who cares? Oh, what a pretty blue color. Oh my gosh. I never check for that. 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 I never check for anything. That's on. My truck has that on. Nice drawing, Bethany. I never check for anything. I don't even have a fog lamp. I always use that. I pull over just to make a phone call, and I use the hazard flashers. I don't have a jack. I have a horn in it. I'm using it a lot. I hope to never see that. I don't have any of these because my truck is from Flintstone age. I use my feet to move my vehicle. That's high. That, I don't know. That's always somewhat high. And they got fancy again with my handwriting. Alright, anyway. 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, you just realize how bad of a driver I am. Ow, I got a cramp in my ankle. It's gone. This is crazy. So, I applied for Rockwood Retirement Communities well before going to Job Corps. I didn't have my CNA, and to no one's surprise, I wasn't hired because I don't have any CNA experience. Now I do. Maybe I should go apply, but I would have a job, so. I didn't cross my T. Are you kidding me? My wallet was inside Oh, my club card. I should start using this. Oh my gosh, I wrote that when I was, like, really depressed. You don't read that. That's actually a code. You know who loves you. I was, like, really depressed because someone said they hated me. I wrote Criminal Minds. I'm resigning job course 6/15/18. So I'm a month after I wrote that. I like to write on things. But I apparently have a hard time crossing my T's. Oh my gosh. Like, this is an AC/DC flag. I got this a long time ago. I don't know when I got it. I got it a long time ago. It's, AC/DC. It's Highway to Hell. It has the famous picture of... I don't even know their names. Angus, Malcolm. I think that's Cliff, Phil, and Bon. Enough of that. Oh my gosh. This was in the rain. This was like dear to me. This was my iPod Touch. And it's like soaking wet. And it just hid because it's so ashamed of itself. This was my bed number in my college dorm. Bed number 54. I remember that. That's wet too. Oh my gosh. This was a DVD. This was Ghost Rider. I think it has like the DVD in it. I'm gonna lay you down for a second. Oh my gosh. This, back in 2010, this was my favorite movie. This movie genuinely got me into heavy metal. Because the very beginning had Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. I'm like, that's good. And it's probably ruined. Yes, my fire truck is still on the floor. Don't stare at it. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's all cloudy. It looks like a mirror after you take a shower. I think that's ruined. Oh, well. It don't matter. And just as I suspected, it smells like mildew. And I'm gonna kind of not mess with it right now. I'm gonna put it probably over there with all my other shipwrecked suitcases where all the survivors are still stuck inside. And deal with it later. And it'll probably be in 5 years. I'll probably be married then. I'll probably have kids. Mommy, what's this? Oh, wow, I remember that was from 30 years ago. Hopefully I'll still fit in the things that I had. Anyway, my apartment's trashed again. I'm gonna pick it up. And I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Look at Popeye. Popeye! Hi, Popeye. Oh, you hear my voice? He's so sweet. Like, he'll just come up to you if you call his name enough times. Anyway, goodbye. I'm so tired.